Hello traders, this is DC Trader for another market update, and today is January 11th, 2021, and our markets of the US market started a little off this week. Actually, on Friday, guys, it did end on another all-time high, and that is good. Except today it started a sell-off, and it is still continuing. And of course, if you're gonna ask me which of these levels are important to the traders, well, definitely these level of 3,775 as well as this high level here of 3,824. Okay, now my hope is if we could end up at 3,824 first, that'll be good. But of course, we can't predict that. But basing on this one, if this does not change its course, definitely it will retest this area. And after that, we don't know. But overall, let's hope that the US future markets makes another all-time high. Now let us go to our markets, guys. And our markets is a little exciting. Yes, at first I was so happy. We really broke out at 7,311 around that particular area, but we actually went back to the same level as we broke out, which is all right. But overall, as we were discussing here, it's either this or this, then this broke out. Then, of course, what's the next level at its target? It's around this already. And today it broke out, and it's so powerful, it went up there until 12 o'clock. And then from there, it did a sell-off, and it did change to a bear micro. Now, for the thing for tomorrow, really, guys, if you ask me, okay, the most important level here, the way I see it, the most important level here, you could do a fib. There's nothing wrong with that. But I would say that's why the reason why it actually closed down around this particular level. See, as you can see around this area. But for me, the most important level here, so this tomorrow, we're gonna delete this as the one or the other, and we're gonna have a new one or the other for tomorrow, and this is around this particular area. Now, if this does not change its course, you know what's my answer? It's gonna go back down here, which we do not like, guys, right? So we hope in the middle of this, we'll have some change back to the upside. And that's what I hope for. Alright, so that is for our PSE market. And of course, you take a look at that. It's so exciting now. We have a new level of importance. This. Oops, sorry about that. We can delete this now. And this area here on top. Basically, those are the two areas of importance. There you go. And this one, we can take this one down now. Alright, these are two levels that are important. Either one of them will have to give in. Alright, so the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is AC Energy. And AC Energy, guys, it is doing a little... Yes, a little off. Why is that? Now, the good thing about AC Energy, it did not broke or it did not retest 613, which is good. What is the 613 level again? It is the start of a bull micro on around mid-December, and it ended up around January, right? So that's pretty exciting. Now, of course, we are still in that good area. Now, the only thing that I can say here, which is not so great, is we are stuck in between two levels, which is 793 and 614. Now, we know there is a bear micro here. Now the thing is that, okay, so let us mark your fib, DC trader, no problem. The only thing is that, okay, it did not reach above 7.95. But our main goal really is to go above 845. Although we are reaching back into 7 pesos, right? Which is, it's okay. But if this does not change its course, guys, you know where is it's heading. 614, which is a really, right? So I hope that mid tomorrow, there is some changes. Now, for our one or the other for tomorrow, we can really do it like that. Like that. Now, but even though if it breaks out here, we cannot say this is a bull micro yet, because the only way this one becomes a bull micro if it hits 795, and that is good. All right. For you ACN traders, let's hope that it will go above at least 739 and create higher highs. All right. So what's our next market? Is Ali. Now, of course, Ali today, like I was discussing to you guys, is yes, it did continue its bull micro, but it just reaches what price again? 42, which is, and it did not break out, and it created a bear micro, which is not great. But that's okay. Take a look at this. Okay, what happened? Okay, you know that there is this area here. Yes, it broke out, reaches 42, which was this area here, but it did not break out, and it created a bear micro. All right, so this remembers us as like a PSE market here, but that's okay. But the PSE market was a little better. Why? Because at least it broke above. Now for Ali, it did not broke out and it went back in. Now the way I'm gonna see it is that, okay, if this does not change, then you know it's going back down to 38.99. But if there's some changes, these are the levels that we're gonna be watching. It may hit here, and could it change its course to the upside? And that is what we hope for. And that is good. But currently right now, if you take a look at Ali, okay, it did not break out here. So now another important level for these, we are stuck in between 40, 42 and 39. All right. So the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is BDO. Now BDO today, guys, was really doing good because it did have some continuation. Now take a look at that, guys, and we were discussing, yes, it did hit this level. Yes, it did hit this level, but there's still this 1533 level, and it broke out there, reaches here around this particular area, and it created a bear micro, which is a, but that's okay. Then what do we do next if we have this? Then we would do a Fibonacci to the top. So of course, there you go. And there you go. So there's actually two price that will end up here. It's either we're gonna be above 112 or 99. So of course, I hope we're gonna be go above 112, because if we stay above 112, guys, you know we are gonna go above 115, and that is good. Now, of course, tomorrow this could go still lower. But of course, we have to, what area that we think this might change its course could be 107 or 108. And if that doesn't hold, and I'm not so sure, it could go back down here, which is not so great. Why? If this falls here, guys, back to this, let's delete this level here. This becomes this particular level. If this retests this first, guys, then this is a continuation of this level. Now, what if tomorrow this continues still to go up and up and up and up and even above 116? Then this actually cancels out yet. Not 100% sure, but most likely. All right. But I'll tell you there when we get there. So the next particular stock what we're going to be discussing is, oops, I forgot my one for the other for tomorrow. So my one for the other, basically I would put it a little bit like that, because I'm hoping we could be above 112 tomorrow. Now, if we could go below, not so great, but let's see what happens. So the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is Converge. And Converge today, guys, is doing good. Yes, it did reach, what level did it reach? Yes, we did reach to 1584, and it even went higher, and that is good. And that's what I'm telling you guys. If the micro channel does not change its course, then you know it's gonna hit this particular level. Okay, then the next thing you're gonna tell me, okay, DC trader, what is the next level that is important? Well, yes, 1619. This another level will be 1631, but the main level here is 1698, and that is good. Now the most important here is the micro does not change. If it change, then you know something has tweaked it a bit. But as of right now, we are still on the go to reach at least around 1630. All right, and let's hope Converge is now changing from this back to the upside, and that is good. And of course, our next stock is DITO. And of course, I always say bad things about Converge in a way. Oh, it's going down, but now it's DITO. Now it's trying to do a pullback, which is okay. But anyway, let's see what happens here. Okay, now let's see. What are the levels that are really important for this particular stock? Let's make this one bigger. You know this is a very strong bear micro. There you go. We are actually in between these levels. And yes, I know DC trader, you're gonna do this. Yes, correct. There is a fib. Now, of course, we're almost reaching 1378. That's why we're going back down. And let's hope this 1244 can be a support for us to go up. Now, of course, if this does not change its course, it's going back to 1121 or lower. Now, if this does not hold, you know where is it going. Now, if it reached to 1011, right, this area, then something has changed here. All right, then this might be going back to the downside, which is not so good. But that's how you would take a look at it if this does not change its course. All right, but as of right now, the only thing that this thing will do, if it changes its course tomorrow to a bull micro, you know where's its target, 1358, and if it reaches there and can still move, you know its next target is 1478. That's really it. That's how it works. So the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is FGEN. And of course, you know, among the stocks right now, FGEN is the one. Look at that. Bingo.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
To the moon. But of course, let's take a look at it again. So basically, all right. Let us take a look at it. Look at that. And of course, the last time when we were discussing on January 6th, it dropped down. It could not retest this particular low. And what happened? It created a bull micro. And of course, on Friday, it ended up higher. And of course, our one or the other, it continued to another bull micro. So of course, there is our new one for the other. And let's hope this will still continue to go to the upside. And that is good. Otherwise, you know how we're going to calculate this. Now, can this go up even higher? Let's make it down. Oh, it has not yet been there for a long time. So, to answer your question, guys, I guess so. FGEN, and that's I think it's on a new territory there. All right, so FGEN is doing good. So the next particular stock we're gonna be discussing is HLCM. And of course, HLCM, after that big excitement, is doing a little... Yes. Take a look at that. Really no big movements now. But of course, we are still on this red channel to the downside. We did not break above there. So the way I'm gonna see it is, yes, the only good thing about this particular stock right now, it is not changing its course yet. So for the one for the other for tomorrow might be still the same. Now, of course, if this does not change, then you know it's going to 751. And if it goes to 751, it has a chance to reach 789. And of course, so on and so forth. That's it, really. All right. So that is for this particular stock. If it does not change its course, definitely it's going to break out to 751. So the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is JFC. And JFC today, guys, he doesn't want us to always say it's going down all the time. Now, it is doing a little breakout. But, of course, we are still not yet on our critical level of 185. So, Jollibee is doing good. And I told you guys, this still has a chance to go up. Now, take a look at this. You know this is our last bear micro, right? And then we ended the day here. So, it's either this or this. And of course, today it break out here, but I never expect it's gonna break out here too. And now it even broke out here. So that's 3 levels it's breaking out. Now, the only thing that I would say is, Jollibee, yes, you're pretty excited, but that's our one for the other, right? So of course, you know its new level is... if this will continue to go up, guys. All right, so where do you think this is on its target? The next level would be this. Yes, that's it. It's eyeing on that level of 209. And if it can reach 209, definitely it's going to reach to 211. And that is good for Jollibee. Alright, let's hope some continuation for Jollibee. The next particular stock is MBT. Like most banks right now, we are doing some continuation to the upside, which is good. Now, the thing is that, yes, the advantage of this MBT right now It's still on, it did not change its course. So it's still, if this is one for the other, there you go. So of course, if this does not change its course tomorrow, you know it's here to reach 550 and above. So let's see, but its main goal really, guys, is to go above 52. Now let's take a look at that. Okay. Yes, definitely. There you go. There you go. There you go. If this breaks here, next level is this level. That is good. So what's the next particular stock we're gonna be discussing? Or after MBT is MM. Now for MM, guys, it's not so good. And of course, yes, we did break out. Yes, we did have some excitement, but now we are going back to where we started. Now, the only good thing here, okay, if tomorrow this does not reach 756, guys, then you know it's eyeing back to 822. Now, if it reached there, yes, if it reached there, it does not mean it's gonna go back down here. See what's the reaction. If this changed to a bull micro, this might have a chance to reach 822 still, right? So it does not mean that you have these levels. Yes, sometimes it can reach these levels, bouncing there, then go back up again. But you know, these levels are just like an estimate, not really an accurate. Like, take a look at this, guys. Yes, it did reach there, but the issue is, did it continue? That not necessarily. It could go above there and go back down. See? But now you're gonna take a look at where did it, the last bear micros are, and that's the last of the bear micros and the beginning of the bull micros are what you call the supports now. All right. So let's hear what would happen if this does not reach here. Definitely it's going back here, and it could go even higher. That is for this particular stock. And of course, the next stock that we're gonna be discussing is one of my favorite that I'm having a hard time is PGOLD. Now PGOLD, guys, well, overall we are still in between these two levels, 41.90 and 38.51. Although we, like what I told you guys, try up, down, up, down, up, down, then maybe tomorrow another up, we don't know, or it could go back down. If it couldn't reach here, it's gonna go back up again. But we are stuck in here and in here, and I hope we break out here first before going back down, because if this we reach here first, then that means that we are still on a continuation on this huge downtrend. Now, if we reach this area first, then we may have a chance. This could be a turning point for this particular stock. And that's it, really. That's it. So let's hope PGOLD change its mind, and this is a start of a turnaround. Now, the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is SECB. Now, for SECB, guys, the other banks have some continuation, but SECB has a little red day. But overall, this did not change to a bear micro yet. So one for the other. Now, if this continues, guys, you know where its next target is 139. And after 139, where's its target? 149. That is it. So we are still in between this particular level. Yes, that's why. All right. So let's hope that SECB will have a continuation above 136, and 136 will definitely have a more chance to reach 139. All right. And the next stock that we're gonna be discussing is tech. And among all the stock, tech deserves our and also FGEN deserves our.
I like it. I
it.
love it. I want some more of it.
Huge jump, guys. So, okay, what does this mean? Simple. This broke out here. It never retests 6 pesos here. So, okay. So now, yes, this is important. Definitely 613 is very important. Now, can this continue to go up? Yeah, definitely. Where its target, guys, definitely could be this level, which is 950. That is its current level of target there. Now, could it reach there in one move? I don't know, but can. But we don't want to go back to 613 anytime soon. Now, we could go back down here a bit, then go back up, retest the upside, and from there we could continue. Or we could just continue in one straight up, right? All right. That's about it for this particular stock, and I hope that you find this very educational. And again, take care, guys, and see you guys tomorrow. And if you like a new stock for me to discuss, please let me know. I highly appreciate that, and thank you guys for your support. Take care and God bless.